Did you know that the actor who played Bruce didn't like chocolate cake?
Smells chocolatey, eh? Now, eat it.
I don't want any, thank you.
Eat it!
Can you believe the iconic chocolate cake scene almost didn't make it in the movie?
She wouldn't give him cake.
This boy is something's up.
According to screenwriter Robin Swicord, while budgeting, the producers were not sure to include the chocolate scene in the movie because it wasn't essential to the story. Hopefully for us, the scene did happen and remains one of the most iconic scenes in modern cinema. Also, Pam Ferris looked nothing like Miss Trunchbull in real life. That effect was achieved by hours spent in the hair and makeup chair, building the tyrant's signature sweaty look. They gave her a longer nose and made eye bags to attach to the skin beneath her eyes, so she would appear older and more tired.
She made this cake just for you to have on your very own.
But the young actors who worked with Ferris recall that she was incredibly sweet behind the scenes, and nothing like Trunchbull.
And you will not leave this platform until you have consumed the entire confection! Entire confection!
Ferris intended to stay in character so that the children's fear of her during filming would feel more real.
Cake, now eat it!
Poor Brucey.
They had a spit bucket for him. The shooting of this scene took 3 weeks to film. They had to shoot around 144 angles of him eating, so the child actor could spit out bites when they would cut the camera. The cake around his mouth had to be put back to match where it was the day before.
He's going to puke. I can't look. Is he going to puke? Without a doubt.
Jimmy Karz, who played the role of Bruce in the film, has since retired from acting and is now a doctor at the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine.
Give up.
You can do it, Brucey! You can do it, Bruce! Yeah, you can do it! Go, Bruce!
Can you imagine Matilda being starred by the Olsen twins? DeVito strongly considered casting them in the leading role because his children were big fans of Full House. Plus, his wife, Rhea Perlman, worked with the Olsen twins in To Grandmother's House We Go. Luckily, after seeing Mara Wilson in Mrs. Doubtfire, DeVito knew he'd found his Matilda.
Look.
If you feel you've seen Miss Trunchbull somewhere else, you are right. Ferris went on to play another villainous character involved with kids who had special powers. She starred in the Harry Potter franchise as Aunt Marge, with a memorable scene in which Harry accidentally casts the inflating charm on his aunt, causing her to blow up like a balloon and float out of the room. Director Danny DeVito revealed that for the chalk to write by itself, the words had to be written backward on the back of the chalkboard. Then, a magnet had to be attached to the end of the chalk with someone standing on the other side. This dragged the chalk along and gave the illusion of writing by itself. In this scene, Ferris had to pretend to be pelted by chalkboard erasers. Unfortunately for her, the fact that she had to keep her eyes open for these scenes resulted in a dangerous amount of chalk dust collecting in them, and she had to go to the hospital as soon as the shooting was over in order to get them professionally washed out. Mara Wilson had been a fan of the book ever since the age of 4, when she had overheard her mother reading it to other children. After the success of Miracle on 34th Street, Matilda was among many scripts she was offered. She chose it immediately. The movie was shot in Pasadena, and things got pretty dreadful in the heat because of the weather. Pam Ferris had a particularly tough time. DeVito recalled, "Pam went through so much. We had her in the big suit, and her filming days were the hottest days of the summer." Since the movie was made in 1996, when technology was not as advanced as it is today, most of the effects in Matilda were achieved thanks to good old-fashioned ingenuity, using mainly strings, pulleys, and levers. It's hard to imagine that a character so loathsome as Miss Trunchbull could actually be a real person. But according to Mara Wilson's book, Trunchbull's evil nature was based on fact. Wilson writes about her experiences speaking with Roald Dahl's daughter Lucy, and how she explained that the character was inspired by real events.
I could do that. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.